All right, everyone, this is the October 2022 thank you reading. I do these every month, top of the month usually, for everyone who's ever seen fit to give me a nickel for anything I do around here. Even if you drove by my house and chuck nickels at it, I just pick them up from the yard. It's no big deal. That said, thanks. This reading is for you. It's for all of you. It also applies to subscribers as well. That said, let's take a look. I asked the universe what it wants to tell you. I didn't know what I was going to pull here today. I just, what do you want to tell it? It could be about a new energy coming towards you. It could be about your runner. I don't know. I got a pre-shuffle here. Let's find out. It's a general reading. It may or may not resonate with you. But if you're here, you're obviously here for a reason. If you're giving me nickels, if you're giving me nickels, you've probably been around a while. That said, this reading is timeless. Whenever you find it, you're meant to find it. And I'll try not to turn into Porky Pig again. What the hell? Crazy, crazy energy right now. It's crazy. Alright? Pre-shuffle, King of Cups, crossed by Justice. Well, welcome to October. Welcome to October. The King of Cups, crossed by Justice. There's a reason somebody hasn't told you how they felt. Alright? That's the energy that's coming off this. There's been a delay here. That's a star right there. Alright? There's the Knight of Pentacles. Again, slow energy. Somebody's been slow to open up with the Page of Pentacles. And there's the Two of Pentacles. Round and round, wishy-washy. Alright? And there's one of our answers. The Seven of Cups, confusion, and the Ace of Swords, the Sword of Truth. I'm going to go ahead and call it that the Ace of Swords is bookending the King of Cups here. Well, this energy is very, very clear. Alright? It's what the universe wants to talk about, and this applies. You may not think this applies to you. I know it applies to a great number of you, but you may not think it does because you're not thinking deep enough. Somebody here has never opened up to you because they got bad information. It's sort of like math equations, right? You see those scientists, they got a whiteboard and they put a bunch of math equations on it and they all add up to something at the end that they understand, and they try to figure out and all that kind of stuff. Well, that's fine. And sometimes there's things that don't jive and they have to fix them. But in this case here, this is that analogy where the first equation was wrong. So everything that came after it was fruit of the poisoned well. Right? Let's say the first equation was 2 plus 2. Right? We all know that equals 4. But they put a 6. Right? They got the wrong information right from the top. It poisoned everything that came after it. So the whole thing is off. That's what the pre-shuffle is talking about. Okay? Somebody here in some way or another either perceived you wrong, thought something wrong about you, or got bad information about you from some jealous asshole around them or whatever. But somebody got bad information about you. And because of that, they made all their decisions based on that. I think they're seeing the light now with the Ace of Swords here bookending the King of Cups. I think they've seen the truth, but I think they're nervous about sharing the truth. I think they're not sure now, because that could tie to a lot of the ego stuff that's coming up, where they're afraid to approach you because they're going to have to put their ego down, right? They can't be the emperor. They're not going to be the big man or woman on the block. All right, let's see where we go here. All right, let's see. Let's shuffle the deck. We're going to do 4 cards across the top. That'll be a bookend and a crossing set in the middle. And I'm going to do the overall energy. We'll see what the universe wants to tell you about that. Now, again, this applies. It doesn't matter. Either they thought something wrong and based all their decisions on that, or for a good number of you, there's a very strong energy here that there was a saboteur. Maybe even unintentional, but they heard about something about you or got information about you secondhand, and that's always bad. It's always bad because it's whenever you hear about something from someone else, it's always skewed with their biases and opinions and all that kind of past experience and all that. You never get an accurate message. All right, let's see. Let's see what the universe wants to tell you here. Let's just go with it. Look at that. All that shuffling, and the bottom of the deck is that King of Swords or King of Cups again. I wish it was a King of Swords. It's that King of Cups again. That's the overall energy. So our entire pre-shuffle is what the universe is saying, is the overall energy here. So I've given you the theme, right? The environmental energy. That is it. Let's see where we go. That's pretty literal for the universe to be like that. All right. Yeah, the Empress. Wow. Okay, 4 cards. Something's going to be bookending. The Empress. You. That energy. Very special. I mean, you saw a glowing tree in a field like that, you'd think that was pretty special. Your attraction levels are high right now, and I know they've realized the truth. The High Priestess, what's crossing the High Priestess? The 3 of Pentacles. And what's bookending the Empress? The 10 of Swords. Oh man, this is unreal. It ties with everything we were talking about in the October readings. Let's first talk about the Empress bookend, or the 10 of Swords bookending the Empress here. Again, there's that 10 of Swords, very important card. It's also an energy of a saboteur. If I were to read it kind of like the way the universe is laying it out and put it in a sentence, it's along came this soulmate connection and somebody didn't like it. Somebody wanted to make sure it never happened, right? Like a time traveler going back in time to prevent the Titanic from going down. You know, kind of a thing like that. Although not that your relationship would have been a Titanic, but it's a good example. Like it feels like a time traveler energy. Someone came back in time to stop you two from coming together. It's that old Back to the Future energy again, right? Michael J. Fox in that movie got in his own way, and got rid of his own existence because his mother fell in love with him. It was supposed to be his peeping Tom dad, and all, you know, or at the dance where they, you know, it wasn't. Something got in the way here. All right. Why? What? Now the 3 of Pentacles crossing the High Priestess. It's very interesting. I'll get more information on it. I'll get my information from here. 3 of Pentacles and the High Priestess is where we're at. Somebody now knows the truth and they want to build a solid foundation. They want something. Of course, they feel the Empress and they feel it's over. Energy's always in layers. Another layer of energy is they're very attracted to you, but they feel like, oh man, I blew this. Well, just the way a mathematician would say it at the bottom of his equations. Oh man, I blew this. I got the first equation wrong. I fucked up. Well, somebody here wants anything. At least a friendship, anything. It's crossed by the High Priestess. They're keeping it to themselves a little bit, holding back, but it's coming up. This is almost my High Priestess puking at the party. What's going on here? Let's talk to the 10 of Swords. You know what? Let's switch decks. Give me the Rider-Waite. Okay, here we go. And I chose right. I always check the bottom, what's randomly there, to see if I chose right. This is the Truth, Ace of Swords. This is the saboteur energy. Doesn't have to be a person. All right, before you shut off your damn video, doesn't have to be a person. This person could have sabotaged it themselves. There's a lot of self-sabotage here, but for a good number of you, somebody did not want this connection to happen, and they conveyed a lot of bad messages to your person. Your person's figured out the truth, but now it's a matter of having to put the ego down. There's a whole lot of explaining to do, essentially. And whenever that is, people waver. You know, they start to think, well, is it worth it? Is it? But it is worth it. That's what this card says. The attraction level on the Empress is high right now, and it's getting more and more and more as we go through the month. Tell me about the 10 of Swords. Let's see what this is here. Tell me about this. I'm going to call it a saboteur energy to the universe. It can be inside them or it can be an outside party. For a lot of you, it's like a spouse or something who knew about you, or somebody found out. But I also get a friend for some of you. Again, for some of you, it's just them, their own shit. But I get a friend for some of you, you know, said, hey, you know, they did this, they did that. It's that old line I always use, don't go toward the Empress, they got herpes. You know, it's the gift that keeps on giving, it keeps coming back, you don't want to get it. You know, that kind of thing. I don't know. Why is the 10 of Swords here? Why? There's a lot of guilt around this in another layer of energy too, and I'll be goddamned. It's crossed by the 3 of Pentacles. Yeah. And underneath that is the 9 of Pentacles. It turns out the truth is you're awesome. The truth is when they took a look at you, when they actually sat down and looked at the information, you were pretty awesome. This is minor arcana Empress energy crossing this 3 of Pentacles, which is crossing this 10 of Swords, which is bookending this Empress. So this is somebody who then realized the truth. This is the environmental energy around this. All right. Also, there's an energy here of somebody who wanted your person, saying that they'd be better off staying away from you. You know, maybe planting some seeds like you were some kind of stalker or some kind of bullshit like that. That's very common. It's, you know, again, it's a saboteur energy. I have to shoot straight with you. Now, this person could be self-sabotage, but this is a very strong, in-my-face saboteur energy. Okay. What's on top? The Queen of Pentacles. Why is that there? I got to see the center card. The center card here is going to be red with that Three of Pentacles and that Nine of Pentacles. Two of Cups. Yeah. Yeah. It almost reads like a threat. Like it. And I know this might be very specific for a thank you reading, and I'm sorry if it is. But some energy on your person's side, either within them or outside them, said something to the effect of, you need to stay where you are, because if you don't, you're going to lose the security, or you're going to lose money, you're going to lose a business, you're going to lose a partnership, and you need that partnership, trying to convince them that they need it. It's someone trying to convince, someone around your person feels like they're a soulmate, or your person felt like somebody else was the soulmate, but they got it wrong. Okay? It could go either way. You know, I'm not trying to please everybody, but energy is always in layers. And this specific energy can be read in either of those directions. But it's the only way it can be read. What is the, what's read with the Queen of Pentacles? See? Come on. I'm not making this shit up. Don't sit there on the other side. I ain't never giving him another nickel. No, come on. I'm serious. The universe ain't going to pull a reading that isn't for the viewer. It's not. And that's what I said in a recent blog article. I said, you know, I talked about, what was that forgiveness article? I talked about you really got to think. You really have to, because there's a lot. It's not, this connection cycle is very difficult. It's not just as simple as they regret it and they turn around and come back, which is like every reading everybody gives out there. It's not. That's just surface energy. Yeah, they fucking regret it. Yeah, they want to come back. But they were tied to something. Someone trying to convince them that they were a soulmate. And you need me, so you can't go towards this other energy that you're drawn to. You can't even be friends with them. I'm not even down for that. Or it's an energy within your person that they thought someone else was a soulmate. And they didn't want anything to do with you. They just blew you off because I'm not going to mess with my soulmate connection that they thought they had. But it wasn't. It's what the kids might call a karmic. Okay, in that circumstance. In the external circumstance, it was nefarious on somebody's part. Somebody who needs your person for some reason. Some kind of status symbol, some kind of trophy wife or husband, some kind of whatever. I have no idea. But there's some kind of I'm going to call this energy darkness. Okay? It could be a narcissist if it's the external version of the energy. It could be anything like that. Had them convinced. And it was bad. This energy, this dark, what I'm calling dark, tells lies all the time. The devil always does. Tells lies. This person, I will stand by this fucking reading. I swear to God. The universe is not fucking around. Somebody here conveyed a message the wrong way about you, or your person conveyed the message the wrong way within themselves. If it's an external source, they basically said, if you leave, you're never gonna make it on your own. We're soulmates. Remember the beautiful times we've had, or whatever. You're gonna lose security. You're gonna lose that. And it just filled your person's head with nonsense. If it's within them, they filled their own head with nonsense about someone that they thought was a soulmate that's actually a devil. A devil in disguise, in its most common disguise, I might add, because this is read with the Queen of Pentacles. The devil's most common disguise is to show up under the guise of, I can take care of you. I've got money. You need me. Without me, everything will go to shit. It's like that. They show up looking really good. They always do. Oh, man. I'm going to pull on the devil. I don't need to pull on anything else. I might pull on you real quick before we go, but I can't resist. I don't extend these thank you readings. I'm not going to charge people for saying thank you for giving me money. Somebody asked me once, you should do it extended for a thank you reading. You want me to extend a thank you reading? Thank you for giving me a nickel for anything I do. Now give me a few more. No. This is goodwill, right? This is not. And the good karma of this video, of these readings, these thank you readings, usually makes them pretty fucking accurate. Okay? If nothing else, on the lightest level of energy here, I'll just, and again, you've got to think. All right? I'm just going to use the word friend. A friend or someone your person knew conveyed something about you that was a lie. And everything in your person foolishly, I'll say foolishly, use that information to form all their opinions from that point on. Okay? Just like that math analogy I gave you. You get the first equation wrong, everything that comes after it is fruit of the poisoned well. It's all based on a lie. It's all based on false data. I'm pulling on the devil right now. I ain't fucking around. Let's go. I'll pull on you before we leave. I will. I can't resist this. It's just dark. Sort of like the way the death card's been coming up lately for the last month and a half or so as change. That's all I get. Just one word. It's all it feels like. This is just dark. Dark. I don't know what whoever this, if this is an external person, they've lost contact with their soul a long time ago. They traded it for pentacles. I'll tell you that. Or some kind of, I see this a lot with entitled fuckwits. This is probably not your person, but I see this a lot with entitled people. Right? Mommy and daddy will always write a check, so they never bother doing anything. They never bother getting good, right? At anything. You know, they never work a day in their life. They just, you know, it doesn't matter. Mommy and daddy will just write me a check. They just go get money when they need it. It's like that kind of energy. It's like, it's dark, but it's useless. Somebody did this for their own gain. Okay, and if it's within your person, they did it for their own gain. They truly thought they were under we'll call it a spell, and thought that they were with a soulmate. Okay, or their life was their life's true soul purpose, but it wasn't. They were wrong. Why is the devil here? And I've told you, in human nature, the hardest thing to admit is for people to admit is when they're wrong. It's the hardest thing for people to, I'm sorry, I was looking at the bottom of the deck. Oh, fucking hell. The hardest thing for people to admit is when they're wrong. It's tough, especially ego-based people like these runners. 3 swords crossing the devil. And I looked at the cards that were under it, which is when I really started laughing. It's a 6 of swords sandwich. Our bread is the three of swords and the sun. Boy, talk about dichotomy. I'll tell you what. It basically, the environmental energy around this devil, its operating system, if you will, is selfishness. I'll be in pain if you leave, and you won't be happy. You'll only be happy. It convinces that you'll only be happy with them, when in reality, all it brings is misery. It does it through lies and manipulation and all kinds of stuff like that. Again, it's typical narcissist type energy. But your person also, if it's within them, if you're one of the people who says, no, Steve, there were no external people. My person lives alone and just sits in an apartment by the airport staring at the wall. Okay, well, that's fine. If it's within them, then that's what they convince themselves of. Okay? Either way, for most of you, this is an external energy outside your person, a third energy that intervened here. Oh, man. Okay, what's on top? Yeah, the Knight of Swords. They had a message. We're pulling on the devil. We're asking about this devil. This devil, its operating system, its modus operandi is under the guise of being happy. You need me. You're going to be happy. So if you leave, you won't be happy. All it brings is pain and misery. Had a message. This is somebody said something. The Knight of Swords always has a message. He's also rushing in to get in front of things, right? It's like I told you. It's like a saboteur energy. That's why it feels like that. Somebody rushed in, took the high road around and cut in and got there first and said something so that it poisoned the well for this connection to go forward. This is in the past. They're already past that. They already know the truth. Right now they're at the stage of trying to figure out how to fix this and whether or not they can get past their own ego. We're talking about the energy it wants you to know. So it wants somebody to know that something intervened here, either a little voice in their head or an actual person. What's the center card here? Because that's red with all this shit at the bottom here. Whoa! It flipped out. Oh my God. It flipped out and it landed in reverse. The Eight of Swords reversed. That, normally I would read it's red with a Three of Swords on top of a devil. Normally I would say somebody's coming out of the Eight of Swords. Somebody's coming to their senses and somebody's whatever. This, the Eight of Swords reversed with the Three of Swords, is manipulation of the truth. Okay? It's lies. It is. It makes someone feel okay. This energy, and we see it here, this energy, this devil energy, it could be your person's spouse, it could be the energies around them, or it just could be their core programming from how they were raised. But let's just say it's an energy around them. Let's say it's a spouse or a relationship. Makes them feel like there's nothing to worry about. That's what this Queen of Pentacles is saying too. You know, there's nothing to worry about. Everything is fine. Everything is fine. You're perfectly safe with me. You're perfectly happy and all that kind of stuff. It's about taking down someone's defenses. And with the Knight of Swords here too, if I blend that energy in, it's interesting. It's whatever this energy conveyed to your person was a lie, but it was a sigh of relief to them in some way. In other words, well, I guess I don't. It prevented them from needing to be vulnerable. Well, if I'm safe where I'm at and I'm already with a soulmate, or if you're right and they have herpes, well, I guess I'm glad I don't go toward them then. Right? You follow me? It's all designed, whatever this devil is to your person, inside or outside, it's all designed to make everything okay. Right? But it doesn't, because the Three of Swords is the actual crossing card. That underneath is the motive. But at the end of the day, it's all very, very dark. What's red with the and self-motivated? What's red with the Knight of Swords? Six of Wands. Yeah, see, it's all designed to make everything okay. Somebody here also, this is red with the Knight of Swords. We got blue, we got a color match. Somebody here I just got done saying, rewind. It was self-serving. Right? It was self-serving. No doubt about it. Somebody here saw victory in whatever message they had. Now again, this can be within your person. It doesn't have to be an external, but for a lot of you, it's an external thing. So, let's pull on you. Before we do that, let's just move this. Let's see what's going on inside your person, and then we'll pull on you. Okay? First, let's talk about the High Priestess. We're going to get the witches involved here. Alright? Wow. Yeah, it's a common story. I mean, I could sum it up as a common sort of story. The common story is my herpes thing. Right? Somebody on their side, some energy didn't want you two to be together, so it told lies. Or it exaggerated things that were going on to make it look like, you know, you weren't worth going toward. You got herpes. You don't want to go toward the Empress, she got herpes. Oh, I heard it from Joan. Joan told me that, you know, that kind of shit. People do it all the time. A lot of times they don't get caught at it. The problem is this connection, what this energy, whether it's inside your person or external, didn't realize is this is a deep soul connection. It's extremely powerful. And it's going to win. The soul's going to win in the end. And this person saw through it. But now we're sitting at 10 swords. That 10 swords has been very important. It is the unacceptable energy that we've been getting in the October readings, right? The 10 swords is unacceptable. We can't have that. I believe that came up in the Venus in Libra reading, in particular, that unacceptable 10 of swords. I think, again, my readings blend together for me, but that feels like that energy. The High Priestess. What's going on inside this person? What did I say earlier? I said something about the High Priestess puking at a party, didn't I? Before I even finished shuffling, I started saying that. I could get egg in my face right now, depending on the card that comes out. It could be like a Four of Swords where they're doing nothing, right? Keeping it inside. Yeah. High Priestess is puking up like a motherfucker, and they hope to God you'll come over and hold their hair while they puke. It's the Ace of Swords again. We've been talking about it. They know the truth. Deep down, the soul always wins. This backs up everything I just said to you 2 seconds ago. Rewind. Whatever energy tried to get in the way here, inside them or outside them, didn't know this was a deep soul connection. And the soul always wins in the end. The high priestess is soul energy. It's intuition. It comes from the depths. It's things we keep down. She does keep her cards close to the vest, but not when crossed by an ace of swords. The truth is coming through here. All right? Somebody wants to fix this. It's a reconciliation energy. It's crossed by 3 pentacles, so that doesn't surprise me. What's on top? The Wheel of Fortune. They want to turn this around. Deep down inside, now they want to fix it. But there's a but here. Okay, there has to be. The Ace of Swords is red with this center card. 8 of Wands, forward movement. Okay, communication, reconciliation. It's too sugar-coated. It's too sugar-coated. It's too sugar-coated. Third card out, the devil. There it is. I knew it. I fucking knew it. The devil, 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 devil. Red with the Wheel of Fortune. It's a yeah, but. So, I don't mean they're not coming. I just mean there's still this energy. Whatever this devil is, this ties to this. Whatever this devil is still has a hold on them. There's still something here. It could be, in this particular devil's case, energies inside them, fears inside them about, again, opening up, what to say, what to do. Remember, this high priestess is only crossed by a 3 of Pentacles. That's building, that's working together. Hey, can't we at least be friends? I can't believe there isn't at least a friendship here. All that kind of stuff. This particular devil is red with the Wheel of Fortune. And this is a spinning wheel. It's going around and around. But with the 8 of Wands in the middle and the Ace of Swords, those are 2 strong cards of communication and forward movement. I think somebody's going to speak up here, but I think they're doing it from a point of fear. All right, let's pull on you. So we can cross-check that. This is them. This is you. Let's go. Tell me about the Empress. Tell me what, boy, the universe really covered its bases here. It's talking about situations. It's talking about the person, and now it's talking about you. Jesus Christ. It's like a fucking reading buffet here. Oh, I'll have some of this. I'll have some of that. Okay. It's not all you can eat. I'm gonna run out of energy soon if I don't hurry up here. The Empress. I'm just kidding. All right. The Empress. Why is it here? Tell me about the Empress. Why is the Empress here? I love it when my voice changes. I get down to my radio voice. All right. 69.69 FM. KSLT. Let's see where we go. The Empress. My voice always changes when I do the Empress here. How about that? Why is the Empress here? And you get, crossing you, they got the Ace of Swords. That's nice. That's very pertinent to them. Truth, right? Got some lies, got some truth. Now I need to do something about it. I'm worried about it. You got the Ace of Wands. And there's that flare out, again, that match that could blow out in the wind. Crossing it. Somebody here is so drawn to you, it is unreal. I will use my magnet in a nail factory again. They're flying right towards you, but they're coming at you from a point of fear, of nervousness about what to say, which could cause that to blow out. Maybe if it disappoints you, maybe if you're really far and deep in your Empress energy, because your attraction levels are up. All of you DFs, this month in particular, probably riding out to the rest of the year, but for sure in October, are going to be attracting more and more and more people. I've already seen it on my walks. I'm surrounded in Empress energy. I'm drenched in the fucking shit. And I swear to God, people have been coming up to me over and over and over, more than usual. And I just like to be by myself. They got a question, they want directions, what do I look like? Fucking Google Maps? I don't. You're holding a smartphone. You're asking me where to go. It doesn't make sense. And if it doesn't make sense, something's going on, right? Why would you ask me directions? Why would you walk? And I saw this person 30 feet out. I mean, away from me. No need to come towards me. And yet they took all that time to come towards me to ask me for directions. Why? You're holding a smartphone. It's not dead. It seems to be working. You're attracting. I mean, that's just how it plays out for me. For you, it's just people are attracted to you. People are going to make more eye contact with you. All kinds of things. And this energy here, whatever this is super attracted to you as well. But it's afraid. And you're not. And that might repel. That's why that might blow out. Opposite energies repel. Okay? What's on top? What did I just say? I did not know that was there. I just said they're afraid and you're not. So opposite energies might repel. It might blow out that thing. And what do I pull on top of you? Mr. or Mrs. Empress, not afraid. The Strength card. Yeah, not afraid. There's no fear attached to that. All right. In fact, so your strength might repel, might cause this when they show up to blow out, because you are the Empress, and that comes with a lot of power attached to it. There's some confidence energy there. There's whatever. This person here is feeling bad about what happened. They got a lot to explain. I said they got a lot of explaining to do, right? Yeah. Well, imagine. Well, I heard you had herpes, so that's why I didn't come towards you. I hope you can forgive me. This is someone who's normally in their ego. This is the emperor, right? Come kneel before Zod. You know, the asshole in the Papazon chair on the Lightseer deck. You know, waiting for you to come to them. So think about it. Try to have some empathy and put yourself in their position so you understand the reading more and why it is. Yeah, you're not afraid of anything. Center card here is red with the Ace of Wands. It's the High Priestess. Yes, yeah. You bet. Hold back a little bit. All right. You know what to do. You will know what to do. Use the force. I mean, I'm trying to pull out every cliche I can here. You will know what to do. Use the force. This is your intuition knows, is awake, and it's flowing, and just again, it's up. Use your intuition to decide whether this match blows out in the wind or not. Just because somebody's afraid and you're not afraid doesn't necessarily mean that energy has to repel. So tone it back a little bit, right? Tone it down. Tone back your Empress. I'm not saying lower your vibration. Stay the Empress. Just be cool, right? Even the Hulk can be cool. He's not always smashing shit. Sometimes he's just standing there. Well, just stand there. Don't be all Hulk smash on anything, because you're pretty scary compared to this person. All right. And by the way, this High Priestess ties to their High Priestess. They got the High Priestess representing them. You get the High Priestess here in your affecting energy, your baseline energy. You guys are drawn to each other. It really is a magnet in a nail factory. They're very drawn to you. But for reasons I wrote in a recent article, okay, do what you want to do, but this person needs to get past this fear. They need to be vulnerable. They need to open up. You need to find out what's in their soul. And you only do that by not sticking your lion on them. Okay? I can tell you that much. What's red with the Strength card? The Hierophant. Look at your fucking cards and look at their cards. Okay? You know, honestly, I don't care. Don't come at me and say, I'm not an energy reader, Steve. I don't read cards. I come here for that. Okay, fine. Just look. You got the Empress, Strength, the High Priestess, the Hierophant, the fucking Pope, bookending Strength. You're the shit. You're the spiritual guru. You're so fucking attractive. I want to come find you. Okay? This energy is beautiful. Look at them. The High Priestess, I'm keeping it down, even though I know the truth. But every time the truth comes up, I'm the High Priestess, keeping my cards close to the vest. That's their base energy. Your base energy is Empress. That's the opposite of that. Right here. Their base energy is the High Priestess, the Wheel of Fortune, which keeps spinning around. Should I, shouldn't I? Eight of Wands. Forward movement, pushing them forward, and the Devil holding them back. Your last card, here's the beautiful thing. These two cards and these two cards. Fuck all the rest of them. You're the Empress. They're holding things close. The Empress says how she feels, he or she. Right? Expresses emotion. This person here keeping the cards close to the vest. Should I or shouldn't I? Bottom cards say it all. You're the Hierophant. You're the Guru. You're the Pope. It's red with Strength. You know that this is your strength. The Empress knows that the spirituality, the soul is the strength. This person here is the Devil. Where you're the Pope, they're the Devil. They need you more than you need them. It's very clear. All right, it is extremely clear here. But like I told you, they got a lot of explaining to do because they put their faith in the wrong thing, either a wrong belief within them or listen to the wrong people around them. And now that the truth is out, we're sitting here in 10 swords, which is unacceptable. It's unacceptable because you're the perfect match. You're the empress. You know, you're their deep soul connection, and that's unacceptable in Venus and Libra energy, which is where we're at right now. It's fucking mind-blowing. You know what? Let's get one more deck out just for the fuck of it. Anything else the universe wants to tell you? Give me 3 cards from the bottom. What else do you want to tell my viewers here? All right. What else? What else could possibly come out on this table? Jesus, I can't even imagine. That's why I'm grabbing a fresh deck. I don't know if it wants to bring the devil back again with another set of energies. I can't say whether it does or doesn't. I'm not predicting anything. I'm just saying. All right. We'll always pull from the bottom. Ace of Cups, Nine of Cups, 9 of Wands, 10 of Wands. Again, it's just, don't wait for this person. I'm not saying they're not coming. Oh, I feel them coming towards you like a fucking nail headed toward a magnet in a nail factory. Absolutely. They're all flying off the shelves, though. You got a lot of options. Use your discernment about who you give the love to. What's that old song? Halt in the Name of Love. It's like from, you know, it's one of those bands from back in the 60s, those singing groups from back in the 60s. Halt everything. Check it out. Make sure it's your 9 cups before you move forward. All this is saying is you are in complete control, and you are. You're the empress. Okay? They're coming at you under fear. You have no fear. It is clear here. As if the Strength card didn't point that out enough. The Hierophant certainly does, and the High Priestess. All right? Also, this is a divine couple, the Hierophant and the High Priestess. This is a divine couple. So this right here, you have all the power. You hold all the cards. You're balanced in your masculine and feminine. The Strength card here, your heart chakra is open. The messages from the soul are getting through. The Hierophant on top of the High Priestess proves that. You have all the power. Decide what to do. Whether this, what was crossing here, is it still here? Yeah. The Ace of Wands with the match blowing out in the wind. You could have a passionate new beginning with this person, but they need to prove to you that they're worthy of it. Not the other way around. They've got explaining to do. You don't have herpes. All right? You don't. You don't have some disease you're going to give them that they need to stay away from you. I mean, there's some sort of energy here where it's a good analogy where there's something convinced this person that you were the fucking plague, and you're not. You're everything they need. And now they need, if they want it, they got to get it, because there's going to be, with this energy here, heart chakra, feminine energy, masculine energy imbalance, and the heart chakra open, messages from the soul getting through. You are pure empress. And I think my latest article on forgiveness helped. I cannot believe I'm pulling this reading 2-3 days after that article went up, or a couple of days after it anyway. And this is how you read. I think that article hit home for a good number of you. All right? I do. It had to, because this is perfection. The Empress is all of these things. The Empress is strength. The Empress is balance between masculine and feminine. Spiritual, keeps some things to herself, but knows what to release. She knows when to hold them and know when to fold them. For your person, it is, you are heavy. The only thing they're going to be thinking about under this energy is you. This is amazingly attractive. This is also proof of what I've been telling you about your attractiveness increasing. This is proof. Just look at the card. Take a fucking screen grab of this row. This is you. Yeah, that is mind-blowing. I would be hard-pressed to pull on a Tibetan monk and get something this fucking balanced. I would be hard-pressed. It says everything it needs to say about the Empress. All right? So use your discernment about who you give. You got all the power here. Be cool. Be the standing Hulk, not the smashing Hulk. All right? Give them a chance to explain. But they are coming at you under fear. There's still some hold. This toxic energy still has a hold on this person. They still care too much about what other people think. And there's still their core programming, which is going to be tough for them to get past. But you're so irresistible that this Ten of Swords is unacceptable. Okay? So that's your reading. I hope there's your Tower right there. Yeah, things come at you fast in October, but it's good things. And you have to sort them. You have to decide if it's right for you. Is it your 9 cups or isn't it? If it's not, put a wall up. You know, it's fine. Okay? But you're wearing somebody down here for sure. Somebody here who knows the truth and is eager to speak it or eager to explain. That's your reading. I hope it was helpful. If this helped one person today, I've done my job, karmically speaking. Again, it's a thank you reading, so thank you for anyone that's ever given me a nickel to do anything around here, for whatever it is I do here. I appreciate it very much. That is your reading. I hope it was helpful. If you like this reading, please like, share, and subscribe. Appreciate all the subscribers, everybody who shares, and everybody who watches. All right. Good luck.